Hello, I'm Eric Singer with Switchbacks FC, your home for everything that is the Colorado Springs Switchbacks. My city, my team. Head coach Steve Trittschuh is here. And coach, the Switchbacks had a well-fought match last Friday night against the Vancouver Whitecaps 2 and fought to a 1-1 draw. What insight did you gain from tying the top team in the Western Conference?
You know, even though we tied the game 1-1, there were a lot of positives taken out of the game. We had 27 shots, which that's kind of crazy, but you know, we're creating a lot of chances going to goal, and I'd be really concerned if we weren't creating those chances. We're still playing well defensively, even though the goal we gave up was a little weak and went through about 4 guys. But you know, we're so close to blowing a team out, and I'm hoping it's coming soon because you know we're playing with confidence. The guys like I said, they're creating a lot of chances going to goal. It's just we're not finishing those chances off. So sooner or later that's going to happen, and then we're going to be on our way.
Coach, the Switchbacks played a great game and created a lot of opportunities for themselves, but just couldn't seem to capitalize on their shots. How are you going to be pushing them to finish off their matches strong?
Yeah, that's one of the things we've struggled with these last few games here. You know, we're leading games and we're just not putting teams away. We're creating a lot of chances in front of goal, we're just not putting them away. So that's one thing we've been working on these last couple days in training is finishing off our chances inside the 18. If those come, then we have comfortable wins and 3 points almost every game. So, you know, like I said, I'm not concerned about the way we're playing. I'm just concerned about us finishing the goals. But that will come, and hopefully it's going to be on the road here against Salt Lake and Portland.
Coach, this week you're traveling to face off against the Timbers on Wednesday and Real Monarchs on Monday. 2 teams that have given the Switchbacks a run for their money this season. Analysis of both.
Yeah, so for Timbers 2, we'll play them on Wednesday. You know, this is the 3rd game we've played them. We beat them at home, and then we tied against them a few weeks ago there, which we really should have won the game. We gave up a late goal on a kind of a bad goal, but you know, we match up well against them. They're a very young team with a lot of talent and a lot of speed up in their attack. So we've got to come in and play our game. I'm confident in the way we've been playing, but 3 points is a must in Portland. And now go on the following Monday to Monarchs in Salt Lake City. You know, they're also a team we've had success against them this year. We beat them once, and then we actually lost to them once. But we match up well against them too. It's going to be a tough game in Salt Lake. We always know that. We always battle. We always have battles, and so we need to go there and get 3 points. We're looking for 6 points on this road trip here. We're staying away this whole week, so we're going to be together a lot. And I'm looking for the 6 points, and I think the guys are playing with confidence, and they will bring the 6 points home.
What do you think can rekindle the fire that the team had under them at the beginning of the season to ensure 6 points this week?
Yeah, we're trying to rekindle that passion, that drive that we had at the beginning of the season. We're so close. Like I said, we're creating tons of chances. We're defending well as a team, but it's just that final pass, that final ball on goal that it's just not there right now. And we've been working on that in training this week, just getting ruthless in front of the goal, scoring the goal, and putting the game out of reach. So we need to do that on this road trip, and then the rest of the season also.
Coach, now let's go down memory lane. The Rio Olympics are right around the corner. You played in the 1988 Olympics in Seoul. Now, when you were a player, what were you thinking as you headed to Seoul and played in the Olympics? Some inside memorable moments.
Yeah, you know, back then it was really a good time for U.S. soccer. We qualified for the Olympics, and then the following summer we qualified for the 1990 World Cup, the first time in 40 years. But going back to the Olympics, it was a thrill. You know, before we went to the Olympics in Seoul, we trained in Los Angeles, and right before we left, we gotta go get our shopping done with all the gear that all the sponsors have given us. So, you know, they give us a huge shopping cart, and we go into this big auditorium and shop. And look, I look to my right, and I'm shopping with Carl Lewis. So that was kind of cool. And then, you know, just being part of the Olympics in Seoul, it was a fantastic experience. We were a little out of Seoul at the time because we played about 4 hours south of Seoul and didn't get a walk in the opening ceremony. So it was kind of another tournament for us. But After our games were finished, we did get to go back to Seoul and be in the Olympic Village, see all the different athletes. I got to take in some different sports and things like that before I got out of there. But all in all, it was a fantastic experience, great memories, and that's where U.S. soccer is today. Since then we've qualified for every World Cup, we qualified for a couple Olympics, and so that set us on the course back then.
Thanks, Coach. Now let's talk with Switchbacks player Jake Cawsey. As an England native, where soccer is the king of sports, what has it been like playing professionally in the United States, where soccer isn't quite as popular?
Well, I mean, soccer is definitely growing in America, which is great to see. Obviously, it kind of is our religion in England, so it plays a big role there. It's been fantastic, to be fair. I started in February with the Switchbacks full time. I was training a little bit last year with them, and it was just a great experience. I've learned so much from the coaches. They've been putting in the time with me. The club's been great. We're heavily backed by the community, so it's great to be a part of that. And every day, I'm just enjoying every second of it.
Jake, what do you think the soccer fans of Colorado Springs can do to spread excitement about the Switchbacks into the community?
It's as simple as just bring a friend, bring some friends, bring the family. Our games are great, there's something for everyone to do at our games. So if you've got a big family, we've got the seats. There's lots to do, lots to see. If you've got friends, come have a good night. That you can have. There's a lot of breweries there, so maybe soccer's not your thing, but beer might be. Our games aren't boring. There hasn't been a team that's come and been the better team. We're always on the front foot, trying to score goals, trying to play soccer the right way. So it's a lot of fun at our games.
Jake, one of your fans, Robbie, asks with a smile, why does Jake try to look like if Justin Bieber and David Beckham had a baby?
It's an interesting pair, that. I admired Beckham ever since I started playing soccer, and moving to America, I've been lucky to meet people that have worked with Beckham, and the one thing they say is that guy's the model professional athlete. If you want to aspire to be the best, you follow what he does. He's the first on the training field, last off it. He's so professional. So maybe I try and mock him in them ways. As for Justin Bieber, the only thing we have in common is both got great voices.
Thanks, Jake. And keep those questions coming. If you've got Switchbacks comments or questions for the next show, go to the team's Facebook and Twitter pages. Coaches and players could answer you on our next show. Thanks for watching Switchbacks FC. And remember, the Switchbacks are on the road for a Wednesday night game at 8:30 in Portland and Monday in Salt Lake against the Real Monarchs at 7 p.m. Remember, you can always watch both away games live on Gazette.com. I'm Eric Singer. We'll see you next time. Go Switchbacks!